So this is week one of John Danaher's yard retention. Go further faster. Um, so yard retention. Actually, this is the first yard retention mesocycle I've actually taught. You pick bits and pieces up through your jiu-jitsu journey. It's sort of weird because yard retention. Danaher has two approaches to it. A generalistic approach whereby we're going to learn concepts on general things they should be doing when they're trying to pass your guard. Because guard passing is, if you lay flat on your back there, or guard retention and guard passing is very fast moving and stuff. I'm making grips, I'm cutting at angles, I'm standing, I'm dropping down. It's not just like 5 steps on how to armbar someone. It's very fast moving. So we're gonna talk about generalistic concepts. We're gonna start with that. The second approach would be specific, a specific approach. So in other words, there's only so many ways I can pass the guard. Bullfight pass, cutting an angle, double unders, over under position, and getting to this position and stuff. So on the specific approach, we'll be doing certain things to counter certain passes. So if he goes for a double under, we'll be doing a certain counter to that to get your guard back. But we will start with the generalistic approach. So let's just say the two basic requirements of guard retention is connection and movement. So let's just say I'm flat on my back and I have no connection and I have no movement, and Tyrone just cuts an angle to here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now he's got angular advantage. He's going to be passing my guard. But from that same position, if I actually make a connection with him, let me just turn this way, bro. So in other words, I've hooked the inside of my instep behind the back of his right knee. So now if he starts to move this way, keep moving, keep walking in a circle, he's taking me with him. Notice the way I have a center line and Tyrone has a center line. I always want our center lines in front of each other. A good way to think about this is I want really Tyrone between my legs. Anytime he gets past my legs, that's not good for me. So I want him between my legs. So the two generalistic basic requirements are I can have a lower body connection. So if I make a hook here and Tyrone moves this way, keep moving, keep circling. He's bringing me along with him, which means our center lines are intact. That's lower body. I could be doing it with upper body. So say I made a grip and I throw in a shallow lasso. So that's the only connection I have with him. So now from this position, if he moves that way, he's taking me with him. If he moves the other way, perfect. I'm still in front of him. I could be doing this with even a spider hook. So I'm here and a butterfly hook. So now he starts to move or move the other way. So that would be a connection requirement. If I don't have connection and I'm playing, say, a seated guard and Tyrone just decides to cut an angle. Okay, perfect. Back a step. So now I'm going to use movement to keep our center lines intact. So anytime he circles, I can put one hand on him. Keep circling. Or he moves the other way, I just use my other hand. So in other words, I am keeping him in front of me the whole time. Again, movement would probably be done from a seated guard position. So obviously I can use movement to keep my guard, and I can use connection to keep my guard, but a combination of both is perfect. So when you think about any guard I'm playing, if I snag Tyrone's sleeve, foot on the hip, hand on the collar here, Tyrone starts to circle. Keep moving. So I'm using movement to stay in front of him, but I also have connection as well. So combination of two is better, but I can keep Tyrone between my legs using one or the other. So just two basic requirements that you need to be thinking about when you're keeping your guard.